Hi everyone, and welcome to Divine Secret Tarot. I did have the light on, but I think my camera just went, whoops, we are not giving you that information. The first card that I pulled out was the Kuan Yin card. And this card in particular is all about the goddess of compassion. The goddess of compassion says, I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. And it's funnily enough, I haven't completely shuffled the deck, but I just have finished a reading, and the King of Pentacles has was part of the reading. So I had the King of Pentacles, and look at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like this is very much a convergence of the energies of the divine masculine externally and the divine masculine within the divine feminine. Now, when we come to this specific card saying, I recognize suffering in order to release it, curiosity breeds compassion. The divine masculine are understanding how they can be gentle but strong at the same time. The divine feminines have been the leading example of the way they can do this. So I'm going to give the cards a little bit of a shuffle before I go into the full messages of the twin flames. And obviously I'm going to go straight into the channeled messages regarding what's going on right now with the collective. Now, this isn't going to resonate with everyone. This really is not going to resonate with everyone. So this is my big disclaimer today, because there have been dreams that the divine feminines have been having. And if you are a divine feminine, if you identify with a divine feminine, remember, take the energies as they resonate, because we encompass both divine masculine and feminine. This is why we've had two King of Pentacles out here. It's representing the both of you. Your inner divine feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine. And just as I split the deck, we've got the Empress card. So this is definitely a message for the divine feminines to say, you are balancing your own divine feminine energy as well as your own divine masculine energy. This is why the King of Pentacles is out here, as is your divine masculine, doing the work within inner divine feminine and inner divine masculine. But what I'm channeling specifically is the divine feminines have been having vivid dreams. They've been having this for a while. This is all purposeful for your levels of ascension. But what I also have been receiving is, for those of you divine feminines have been having these vivid dreams of your divine masculine, or of just general things in particular, you may notice the way you are in those dreams is completely different. Like the way you are in real life is completely different. But the whole message from Spirit is asking me to channel today is because the way you have been working on yourself, the way you've been developing yourself, the way you've been tapping into your spiritual guidance, this is actually demonstrating that in the subconscious, whatever you are hiding in the subconscious, whatever fears and insecurities may be presented to you in the subconscious, you are now transmuting it to become the highest version of yourself. And this is evidence in the subconscious mind, which means if you are dreaming of fears, insecurities, and fears and insecurities, I'm hearing the most, the way you're dealing with them in the subconscious is going to be completely different than how you've dealt with them before. So, what I've gotten is, if, for example, you have been seeing nightmares, you've been seeing fears, you've been seeing things that have completely knocked you, but you've also noticed and remembered those dreams, and you're actually acting in a different way, like you are the superhero, you are the hero, you are the one who is victorious in those dreams. This is a significant confirmation for the divine feminine to say, you have come so far to actually be able to identify through the dream state your subconscious is completely changed. So because you have changed your subconscious, this is like the biggest change that you will notice thus far in your journey. So it means that in the external state, yes, you may handle challenges and decisions differently than when you did a year ago or even 6 months ago. But what this is saying is you've been doing so much work, Divine Feminines, that when your subconscious changes, when you're feeling the fear, when you're sitting with your inner child, when you're just bringing awareness to these things in your life, that's actually giving you this level of empowerment, of progress within your DNA. Your DNA is changing because of the amount of work that you've done in the physical. Balancing your chakras. I am going to do a specific reading on chakras and what they mean regarding twin flames. But basically, what I'm hearing and what I've been asked to reiterate this message is you're going to go through a dream state where you're going to face some really bad fears. It's going to feel like a nightmare, but you're going to be victorious in it. If you end up having these dreams where you are victorious, this is a solid confirmation to say that you've done so much work that now you've changed your subconscious. This is how the law of manifestation works. This is how manifesting your dream life and even your partner into reality, your union, being grounded in the physical, is when you change your subconscious between being separate, being individual, not being in union in the physical, to really truly believing everything you create is within you. Yeah. So you're not completely separate. You're not longing for your divine masculine like you were obsessing months or years ago. There isn't any more clinging. There isn't any more fighting the connection. It's just accepting the fact that it will play out the way it will play out. And you are in total surrender and trust, having faith in the divine, that if this is your divine masculine, if this is your divine feminine, you are at ease and allowing things to mature in their own way. So that's a big channeled message that I have for you today. And the card that I'm going to read out is Kuan Yin. It is about deep medicine that comes simply from being willing to bear witness to someone else's pain. So when you are listening, when you are moving from the ego to the soul, so you are listening because the story that the person is telling you isn't about you. It isn't about you to identify with, to be compassionate with, to trigger you. It's not about you. When you have got people in your life who are telling you their pain, this doesn't apply to you. When you get to a state of listening where it doesn't trigger you, you know you have healed from your pain, but also it's saying that you are listening to your story. You are observing your story, and you are also observing the person who's telling their story. So Kuan Yin is reminding us that because we are harsher, because we are less forgiving to ourselves than we would ever be to anybody else, Kuan Yin is saying, just listen with compassion, listen with curiosity. Not even compassion, just listen with curiosity. Curiosity allows you to detach from needing to take the person's suffering of someone we love personally. Curiosity is a door that leads to compassion. It frees you from feeling as though you have to react to what you hear or defend and explain our own suffering. But we can actually just perceive the pain that they are in. You don't have to disagree or, you know, be emotional about their own suffering, but also understand what's causing us imbalance, what's causing us disharmony, despair, justification for our own judgment. How can we just be present about what needs to be heard for the sake of it being heard? So basically, it's saying that this is a powerful energy to sit in right now. If you are giving witness to your own or someone else's suffering, just calmly be present for them. And all you need to do is transform that suffering into light. You don't need to do anything. Just be curious about their story and be humble enough to listen with compassion. So those are the messages that I've got right now regarding the divine feminines and masculines. So let's ask, what is the divine masculines and feminines current energy at this time? I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team. The first card that came out, very, very significant, is the Nine of Cups. So let me move these cards. The current energy for the Nine of Cups, I want to just get some clarification on this. So, dear angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team, why is the Nine of Cups here for both the divine masculines and feminines? Because we know the divine masculines have been going through their tower moment, just as I said that. Nine of Swords came out, Two of Swords. They are in their mind space. They are going through some troublesome occasions that is leading them to walk away from the things that they have needed permission from. So they are seeking their own solitude. They are seeking their own level of enlightenment, of alignment, so they can get back to this happy place. But the divine feminines, I feel they are already there. Why is the Nine of Cups here for the divine feminines? Why is the Nine of Cups here for the divine feminines? I feel like, so there's a lot of mirroring numbers. I'm seeing a lot of mirroring numbers right now. And what I'm also seeing is the divine feminines who are dancing to their own tune, connecting to their ethereal essence, connecting to their spirit guides, connecting to people in the 3D, but also more so connecting to their own higher self. This is evolving the love within themselves. So they're taking the focus completely off the divine masculines and coming into a space of harmony, of fulfillment, of joy, being where they are right now. So what is the physical energy for the divine masculines? What is happening in the 3D for the divine masculines at this time? Okay, quite a few cards came out again. The divine masculines are truly thinking of the divine feminines in the physical. They have been withdrawing from offering that sense of love. And actually, they have been, again, withdrawing. This is more appropriate for the divine masculines who have withdrawn their affection and attention from the divine masculines, but the divine masculines have been acknowledging how much they miss their divine feminines. And usually we see the Eight of Pentacles as the Eight of Cups, which is the card that came out, as walking away. But I feel like this is the divine masculines walking towards you, divine feminines, because this is the divine playing out the Seven of Swords in the upright, but this has been a back and forth that they have no longer wanted to play the part of. By them walking away but walking towards you, it's acknowledging their own levels of sabotage, but also working hard to overcome that, is what I've just heard. What is happening in the physical space for the divine feminines? What is happening in the physical space for the divine feminines? Okay, so more cards came out. And I'm getting that this Sun card, the Seven of Pentacles and the Sun card, is very much where the divine feminines are right now. Having the ability to distinguish between what makes them happy, as I said earlier. Their physical space is about cultivating things that make them happy, planting seeds that make them happy, and doing things on their own. This is again more about loving yourself, loving the dance that you're on, loving the journey that you're on without having to change it. So I'm going to use another deck for now. What is the mental space for the divine masculines? What is the mental space for the divine masculines at this time? Okay, so we do have the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. When I said in their physical space, they're thinking about you, in their mental space, they are preoccupied with having you on their brain. You may not be on social media as much, Divine Feminines. You may have withdrawn, but your Divine Masculines are very aware of your absence, is what I've just heard. One other card came out is the Wheel of Fortune, which is again, they're being made aware of the change and how it's affecting them. What's going on in the mental space of the Divine Feminines, please, Spirit? What is going on in the mental space of the Divine Feminines? I feel like that channeled message right at the beginning that the Divine Feminines are coming into their own. And just as I literally channeled that message, we've got the Queen of Wands. This is you, Divine Feminines. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are this goddess of compassion and the Queen of Wands. And I'm going to put it just underneath the Queen of Pentacles, because even though this came out in the physical space for the Divine Masculines, this is your mental space. This is a big revelation, just to say you're not in this ego sense of deserving. You are just willing to participate in the dance of life, in the dance of your twin flame journey thus far. And actually, what I was going to say is you are acknowledging that by taking your attention and energy away from your divine masculines, you are noticing the subconscious change that you're making. And when you've acknowledged this subconscious change, you know this energy is going to be profound. So you're just happy as Larry, going on in your journey, acknowledging you are the queen and you're doing the work. More cards have come out, and let me just go through them bit by bit. Now we have, funnily enough, the Wheel of Fortune for the Divine Feminines. So this is you, Divine Feminines, changing the course of your life. You had been in stagnant position, but this is no longer a part of who you are. Things that have not been aligning for you have been moving away without you having to try so hard, without you having to do so much. And this is the Ten of Pentacles saying to you as a confirmation, the things that you are attracting are coming to you in the easiest, most efficient way, because this was divinely orchestrated. This was divinely ordered to be able for you to get through those challenges on your own without your divine masculine, so you can come into this level of abundance of knowing your own worth in this connection. What is going on in the heart space for the divine masculines, please, Spirit? What is going on in the heart space with divine masculines? Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles again. The divine masculines are working on themselves. They are working on acknowledging what responsibility and accountability that they've needed to step into, how they've participated in this connection, and how to overcome that, how to problem solve. I've just heard problem solve in their heart space rather than their head space. So they're going through the motions in their heart. And this is taking some time. What is happening for the divine feminine's heart space, please, Spirit? What is going on for the divine feminine's heart space? What is going on for the divine feminine's heart space? One card, the Ace of Wands. This is new passion coming through. We've had the Queen of Wands, and I'm going to put it just underneath the Queen of Pentacles, because again, this is reiterating how much work you've actually done on yourself, how much you deserve this level of fluidity, efficiency, love, compassion to yourself. What is going on in the emotional space for the divine masculines? What is going on in the emotional space? Oh, this is funny. So we've had a few flippers, but I just feel it's just the way the cards have landed. But now we have the Ace of Wands as well in the emotional space for the divine masculines. We've got the Five of Wands. So there is 555 change coming aboard for the divine masculines, so they can step into their own level of compassion and unconditional love. This card has come up frequently for the divine masculines, but what I've said earlier is there's mirroring energies. You're going to see 1010, 1010, 101. You might see duplicate numbers. If you're seeing that, your divine masculine is confirming that they are in conscious awareness of this connection, in conscious awareness of you, and also what makes them passionate about their current life. What is going on in the emotional space for the divine feminines, please, Spirit? What is going on in the emotional space for the divine feminines? So it's really funny because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords, but the card that came out with the Four of Pentacles. This is angelic guidance for any uncertainty that you divine feminines have been feeling, sensing, acknowledging. You are handing it over to the heavens. You are saying, okay, I'm not going to take this anymore. And just as I split the deck, we also have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you, divine feminines, again, as the Queen of Pentacles. You are mirroring your divine masculine. Your divine masculine is highly attuned into acknowledging how important you are, how incredible you are. And this acknowledgement is kind of like, you're not even fazed by it. They may not even be physical contact and confirmation from your divine masculines and how they feel about you, but they feel a lot. They see you as a queen because you see yourself as a queen. And when you're acknowledging this, you're not holding on to the connection as you used to. You're not obsessing over it. You're not clinging on to it. You're this new version of yourself where you're allowing divine to bring you what you need. And this is actually saying that you're holding on to this new version, and anything you don't need to hold on to, you're sending it up to the heavens, which is really beautiful. So are there any other messages that we need to know regarding the divine masculines and feminines? Are there any other messages that we need to know during this current period of separation? So there are three cards that came out. I'm just going to pop them here, actually. Let's pop them over. The Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. So as I said, you may be seeing 10-10 a lot lately. We've got 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and 10 of Wands. This is a reminder to say that things are not what they seem, but you're not being discouraged in your journey, that a lot of you divine feminines have taken advice to step more into your higher level of awareness, to step into your higher ascension. And when you're able to step into your queendom, you're okay with taking the pause. You're okay with not knowing because you've identified the level of trust and faith in yourself, and you've been increasing your level of intuition. So for a lot of divine feminines who have stayed this long during the reading and identify with this reading, I feel like you're sitting pretty. Like if you're unsure about where you're going to be, abundance is here. Abundance in love, abundance in material success, in career, in work, family, balance. Everything is going to come in accordance to how you think and feel. Okay, but this is a confirmation for those of you who are in this energy right now, especially for those members who are listening to these messages as they upload. You are going to feel that you are already abundant in where you are, but actually that both of you are going through phases. And remember, this is a 9 Hermit card, as is the 9 of Pentacles. Both of you are going through changes. We've got, actually, I missed this. We've got the 9 of Pentacles here too for the divine feminines. So we've got 9, 9, 9. This is change. This is change in the most positive way. If you're seeing 999, that's a confirmation to say this will not last. Whatever you're going through now will not last. that something is happening, that both of you at the bottom of the deck, I was shuffling, both of you are working on your inner abundance. Both of you are moving through this heartache of separation and acknowledging the love within, that actually saying, I trust myself, I trust my intuition, I'm holding on with dear faith, knowing that things will come into alignment and the reunion will happen when this balance is restored. And it's going to happen like simultaneously. It's yeah, it's going to happen simultaneously. And so yeah, the burdens are being carried right now, but you are being asked to let them go. You are being asked to embrace your personal power, embrace the friendships that you are in at the moment. Just as I said that at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Hermit card. Again, we've got another 9 confirmation. And behind that, look who showed up. We've got the Emperor. We've got the, pardon me, let me just move these across because then you see them in time. We've got the Emperor, we've got the Chariot, and we have the Queen of Wands again. So this is just saying that there is forward progression regarding the both of you. This period of separation is so temporary. This is bringing you to a level of pure unconditional love that you have never seen before. And when you are in that, just as I split the deck, we've got the King of Wands here as well. So what was that? I think I put them back, but you know, we've got the Queen and the King of Wands giving you the confirmation that this has to happen in the way it has to happen, because it was always meant for union in this lifetime. If you're listening to this reading, this hermit energy will move. You will move out of this energy. You will move out of this phase, but embrace the journey where you are now and actually acknowledge that this was all working for the highest and greatest good. I'm going to leave the messages right there. If you resonated, please let me know in the comments box. Send you so much love. Bye for now.